Hello and welcome back to CozyCryptidGaming. As always, I am your host Cozy, and today, as you can see, we are playing a neat little pixel art anti-game called The Dark Queen of Mortholme. um, which, as I said, anti-game. That's the developer of it. Specifically describes it as that because you're not playing as a hero in this game. You're playing as like the end boss of a Souls-like RPG. And the hero shows up and you can defeat him. And then they come back. 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 And that's about all I know out of this game. But it is a delightful, a just neat little pixel art game that is actually available over on itch.io, which is it's kind of like an alternative to Steam for things that are a lot more indie, usually a lot smaller scale, or just people wanted to also distribute it through there. It's also a pretty good place to find game demos, even if the demos aren't necessarily up on other services. Um, and it's just a place where you can find other games. So I figured I would try something from there, and this is one in particular that I'd heard of and have kind of wanted to play for a while. But today it's actually oddly even more appropriate because before we get into this, I have some like preview news for next week's stream, which we will be doing another Crab's Treasure next week with the new Game Plus update, which will be coming out then, actually on that day. So hopefully, if there's any like initial bugs, they get caught. But also, they've been working on this for quite a while, so we should be fine. But hey, sometime if we end up seeing any, then we'll just have a good recording of them. But in particular, they talked about the boss rush options for another Crab's Treasure, and in addition to being able to just rematch defeated bosses, they will also have like themed boss rush mini sections. Like one of them that they have is just all of the bosses that have alliterative names, just fighting all of them in a row. You have like just a bunch of them are just fun little themes that are based around puns and jokes and whatnot. And I'm very excited for everything that will be in that update. And generally just going through the game with all the stuff that we've accumulated through the first run. I might do a little bit of like off-stream practice, not of any of the new Game Plus content, but of just refamiliarizing myself with the controls. Just so that I can easily jump back in, because I haven't actually touched it since we finished the stream of it last year. But yeah, that's enough about what next week's stream will be. So we'll be launching into Dark Queen of Mortholme. Again, this is a pixel art anti-game where you play as the final boss. Also, all of the towers in the back are reminding me of the game Overlord, which I might still play at some point on this channel. We'll see if I get around to it. But yeah, let's dive on in. This is described as a short game. I think the developer said like around 40 minutes. We'll see if I'm good enough to actually get it done in 40 minutes. But depending on how long it takes, I have a couple of options prepped for what the rest of the stream will be. But let's see how long this goes. Also, I know on my end the volume is very quiet, so we'll see how that affects things as we go. I might have to. Yeah, it's like barely showing up on here, so I will raise this a little. But yeah. Oh, and on itch.io, this game is like $2. So it is very cheap if you did want to pick it up yourself. But let's see how it plays. I'm going to turn the mixer down just a little more. turned it up because of how quiet it was, but we'll see how this goes. Oh. My queen, an intruder has breached the castle! It's headed for you, your indomitable majesty. The royal guard. All slaughtered. That creature, it's relentless. I will deal with it myself. Forgive us, O Empress of Everlasting. O Empress Everlasting. Oh, what a generic looking little RPG hero. Your reign of terror ends today. My reign is eternal. A weakling like you cannot dream to overthrow me. And yet, that's what I'm here to do. Ha! You are here to be crushed under my heel. Press arrow keys to move. Oh. Well, that was, That was, well. Well, that was easy. Your reign of terror ends today. Another challenger? Flattering. Another challenger in a single night? Flattering. It's just me. Did you think I wouldn't try again? Those burnt to ash usually do not. No. No matter. Your second chance will end the same. We shall see. Yes, we shall read the truth from your shattered bones. So it goes down in one hit. Can I go back to my chair now? I would like to go back to my chair. Your reign of terror ends today. What was that cowardly footwork? I saw what you were about to do. It was silly of me to stay still the first time. Ha! Pure chance. Try dodging one of these. Oh, I have more. I think this hero needs to put some points into blocking, or like more health, maybe. All right, not a pushover. Lost faith in your entrance line, did you? Might as well skip it. This could take a while, after all. Oh, I can grind you to pace swiftly enough. One lucky sidestep does not change that. Oh, yeah, the floor is going to be absolutely covered in blood. You're right, Oleander. This is... I appreciate that as a little design thing. Not just one. No. Also, I'm now having flashbacks to, just all of the bosses that, I spent way too long fighting against in another Crab's Treasure. A whole arsenal of moves. I'll have to figure them out one by one. I'm not here to be figured out. My spells and my steel rule this world. They have. So far. Gutsy words from one whose guts decorate my floor. You should respect your betters. Oh, I have plenty of respect for you and your might. I wouldn't be here otherwise. it did a certain amount of damage to me. Oh! Someone's been grinding. Someone actually has more health this time. Well, oh, he's not just going to run back. There he is. Or they, I guess, because we don't know a gender yet. I can do this. How come you keep going after... Yeah, actually, that's a good question. How come you keep going after my first strike? What can I say? You've taught me how to take a hit or two. If you were this determined to stick around, I would gladly teach you how to stay down. That, I'm afraid, might be a skill beyond me. As you wish. Your suffering shall be twofold. Oh, now you have a bow? Okay. What do you think of the short bow? I picked it up in a chest from a chest in the gatehouse. The gatehouse? The gatehouse? What are you talking about? The one in the southern keep. You don't know what's in your own castle? If it is beneath my throne, it is beneath me. My underlings take care of trivialities. You never leave this tower? Why would I? You know, that's a bit of a sad question. No, it is you who is sad. You claim to be free to go anywhere in the world, yet this is where you return? To death and failure. Oh, yeah, I can adjust the audio. Yeah, especially the main menu audio is very quiet. So I will boost this. For audio for anybody. I am basically inaudible now. Huh. Test. 1, 2, 3. That's odd. It says that my mic is picking things up just fine. Better now? Okay, let me adjust this a little. How about now? The combat music was overpowering me. Okay. Let me fiddle with some things. Oh, the stream title does still say ducks. Thank you. Well, since we're kind of in a non-paused or a functionally paused state, we'll change that real quick. Dark Queen of Mortholme. I'm not sure if it's Mortholme or Mortholme or Mortholme. But that's we are the Dark Queen at the end of the RPG. Okay. Hopefully those adjustments will be good for the audio, and we will give this another shot. Let's go. Another round, another chance at new tactics. This is getting annoying. This persistent skittering of yours. Oh, is that a crack in your stoic front? Wishful thinking. Keep in mind it's you whose blood covers my floor. I won't judge you for your frustration if you don't judge me for my excessive bleeding. I am not frustrated, merely bored of repeating the same fight over and over. I suppose you might find this dull. While I keep improvising, you seem stuck doing mostly the same thing. What audacity to angle for my envy. I do not need to improve to squash a cockroach like you. You will be the first to tire out. Is actually getting pretty good. Okay. Yeah, do let me know if there's any further audio adjustments I should make. Oh, and yes, I don't know if there's unique dialogue if you just let the hero kill you the first time around, but quite probably. If we get to the end of this and we want to try that just as like a one last thing, I will certainly be down for that. Good spar. I really need to memorize the timing of that spell circle. I could dodge your attacks if you posed any threat. I could dodge your attacks if it was fun for me. With ease. Uh-huh. But of course I will not stoop to the level of mortals. I am the Dark Queen of Mortholme. The butcher of 1,000 usurpers. It is no fault of mine I remain unchallenged. Oh, I'm taking... Huh. For now. Mouth off all you like. You only pretend to enjoy this because without it you are nothing. A fool who died to my first strike. That is the truth of you. The truth of me is that I'll be better every time. Better than the most powerful being in this world. You have the wildest imagination. It helps keep me going. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, wait, I am taking more damage. In addition to puny little hero using tricks. You actually got through the first chunk of the health bar. Congratulations! Yeah, our hitboxes probably could be better. How quiet. They have a glowing sword now. Sorry about the wait. I thought you gave up. Never. Entire armies have done less to disturb the silence of my domain. You didn't miss me then? The bonfire of your corpse does bring warmth to these halls. Heh. I've missed this too. Do not think sentimentality will make me go easy on you. Good. What a lowly end to our dance that would be, were we not to give it our all. You would have to go... You have a way to go before I would need to give you my all. Oh, I'm at half health. Dang, okay. Yeah, the hero definitely is grinding. The hero has better gear now. Actually reached down to touch them this time. This thing's pretty sweet, don't you think? A blessed sword, I take it. How did you get a hold of... how did you get a hold of such a thing? It was hidden in a waterfall, guarded by a Colossus Revenant. A real hassle, that was. And of course you would find that irresistible. Honestly, it was thanks to the practice I've had with you that I finally managed to finally claim it. How very kind of you to credit me while off on your whimsical little adventure. Why don't you do the same? Go see what's out there. What you might gain. You ask a lot of questions. Surely you're curious enough to do so. A ludicrous suggestion. How could I? I like that there's a bit of roleplay that you can do with this, where you could just lean into, like, no, I'm just going to sit on my throne and be evil and cackling, or you can start, like, questioning your own reality. This is great! Where could I possibly go? This is my realm. One can climb no higher. Huh. You really cannot leave? You're stuck in this room forever? I rule here forever. As the Empress Everlasting. As a thing that cannot move on. If you were to fall, would that be the end of it? You couldn't return, not as an undying queen. Thank you, Oleander, for the fantastic comment of AO3 Hero X Dark Queen of Mortholme 100k slow burn. Hey, it's got to be out there. And if it's not, maybe someone should write it. I would refuse to fall. My might ensures my victory. It has since the very beginning. If might is all we're measuring, it is all that matters in this world. My world. That's what you must prove. Oh! The little bugger has iframes after it takes damage. "13 hits on AO3, alright!" I really can't leave. Also, I would dramatically need to change my hairstyle, but I want to try to make... Now I kind of want to try to make this armor set in Monster Hunter. Just see if it's at all possible. And again. Why do you insist on destroying my legacy? You should have picked a better legacy than Eternal Reign. Gotcha! Actually, before the hero comes back in, water. Remember to hydrate, everybody. Still not quite there. Eternal things do exist. You plan to swing your sword at the laws of nature next? I mean, by the end of most RPGs, that is kind of what you're doing. Usually it's like some avatar of, like, the world itself or something that you have to fight. You're not a law of nature. You're a person. Is that what you think? If you are wrong, you are trapping yourself to die at my hands forever. You're trying to talk me into quitting, aren't you? Perhaps it would be a mercy. To be relieved of the burden of trying? Thanks, but no. Stupid iframes, hero. No. No, that's enough. Enough! I will not let you undo what I am. You wish to see my true face? Immutable? Untouchable? Oh, phase 2! We have a phase 2. Neat! Also, leaning even more into the Overlord vibes, when we go into phase 2, we go down to only having 3 spikes on the head of our, like, cool helmet thing. So, neat! Oof. That was brutal. It would have been better for you to stay away, to not see any of this. Yours is a heart that believes in change. You think that if you try hard enough, you can challenge natural order itself. Wrong. The only reward for pushing your limits is further failure. What you saw when pushing mine was the cruel face of my truth. Unchanging, unjust, unkillable. Your valiant fight brings you only meaningless suffering. Against the might of the status quo, your efforts do not matter. This is the full extent of my power. This is where your quest ends. Soon, I think. Our dance will reach its end soon. Yeah, that's also the fun thing about most video games, is that no matter what the characters in the game say, you can always get better and change and, like, eventually overcome any obstacle. And that's a good lesson to bring into life. You've shown me the true extent of your power. Thank you. I'm honored to be deemed a worthy opponent. You Was that your goal all along? To see me at my worst? You unrelenting masochist. Heh, I'll take that too as a compliment. Wrong button. There we go. Come on. Darn you. You already saw what happens when you push me too far. There is no hope for you. There's always hope, as long as I keep trying. Eh? That's what I've learned, out there in the world, in here with you. Stop talking down to me. Die. You're the one with no hope. You think you don't need it? Think again. No, I am. Oh, there is still 5 points on the crown. I am undying. Alright, and we do have a full new moveset too. It's like, okay, the fact that you have like multiple like dialogue trees for this is wild. Well, that warrants another oof. What a fearsome form you had up your sleeve. How come you kept it hidden until now? It is suffering. Oh, is this gonna lock me into something? It is unsuitable for holding an audience. The clumsy thing you started as would never have stayed in such suffocating darkness. You wished for me to stay? You are a curious little creature, utterly unlike me. It has made me realize the mistake I made in letting you in. What good does it do me to watch you? My world will not change, and you are back where you started, an utter failure. You're right, all that effort, I'm back at the beginning. But do you remember what happens next? Come, feed me with failure. Show me your moves. One by one, I'll figure them out. Three hearts now! Yeah, I am taking a ton of damage. This is great. Oh. This is... Okay. Before we keep going, I definitely have to say, this is one of the coolest video game things that I have played in a while. Like, the idea of like a video game breaking the fourth wall, or like leaning on the fourth wall, is not new. But I haven't seen one that does it with like this kind of gameplay. Like this is actually having like a lot of fun with the with like, you know, going back into bosses and like having to do the same thing over and over again. Because that is the one thing that I do wish that more games like Another Crab's Treasure, like Bloodborne, like anything that has bosses that you keep going up against and trying, like if we had like the whole respawn thing being part of the lore, that would be really interesting. Like, you would probably need to make the whole game around that. I guess, like, Borderlands sort of has the jokes where the thing that you respawn with, like, talks to you and has, like, jokes built into it. But this is doing its own other thing. This is great. Right. Move out from under her, prepare to jump. That should do it. Does it even matter how I fight? You outgrow everything I throw your way. Perhaps you need to change up your tactics. This is all I have been given. There is nothing to change. You are the only one here given that opportunity. Not entirely true. Like, there's some amount of this that I can change up. Like, it's not like I'm doing literally the same 3. Hey, yeah! It's been a while since I've actually managed to injure the hero in the first round. But yeah, there's only so much that I can actually really do. Especially it's only like I don't see like a timer for like how quickly I can go between attacks, but it's doesn't give you a lot of time to spam things. May I ask you something? You have earned one question and an honest answer? Perhaps. What is it you fear? You insolent! Our time grows short. What do you fear? Losing who I am. A queen dethroned is a queen no longer, but a queen is all I have ever been. Is there nothing else for you to hold on to? What else could I possibly hold but this scepter? I'm sorry, for what it's worth. Now you must grant me a question in return. What am I to you? What are you? What are you? What are you? What makes you so special that you may live beyond death? Huh? I don't know. It never occurred to me to doubt I should try. Understood. Yeah, and like I turn slower than this little guy can move. And much like me in video games, once you get the hang of Phase 1, you can get through Phase 1 pretty easily. Phase 2, that's another story. There were a couple of bosses in... Oh? Huh. Well, that's an interesting reaction. May I ask you something? You have earned one question and an honest answer. Perhaps. What is it you fear? You insolent! Our time grows short. What do you fear? Oh, okay. Now we get... I think now we are in the proper end game. Being left behind. Being left behind. Surpassed. Discarded. You will be, if you never move on. I have no intention of getting stuck here. There is nowhere in this world for me to move on to. I'm sorry, for what it's worth. Now you must grant me a question in return. What am I to you? What am I to you? A mere challenge? A plaything? Not a mere challenge. The ultimate one. The darkness I must breach. My dance partner. All this time I've studied your motions to match them step for step. Whatever you see your role as, I've pursued it as I have mine. You've pursued it as I have mine. For us, I think that makes us equals. Sorry, for that, I think of us as equals. Understood. Almost thought you had it that time, buddy. This is... Oh, this is so cool. This is... Yeah, I don't know if anti-game is the right descriptor for this. No disrespect to the developers, but this is certainly not like anything else I've played. I cannot leave. Last time I tried, I just walk up to the door and I just keep walking against it. But like last time, this is also... I also didn't try leaving until I'd gotten rid of the body on the floor. So next time I will try leaving without doing anything to the body. But yeah. Yeah, we appear to genuinely be stuck here. We are, after all, a boss in a throne room. There is no more point in playing pretend. I am going to die, yes. We all do, sooner or later. No shame in that. You must be pleased. I'm curious. It's now you who stands in the face of the inevitable. What will you do? Give it my all. I will give it my all. You shall not see me go down without a fight, but with my head held high. Only the strongest version of you may have the privilege of defeating me. You truly never change. Would you show me how to do it? How to rise from the ashes? You've seen me. I don't know what else to tell you. Come at me then. Burn for me one more time. One more time. I'm also reminded of one of my favorite episodes of Samurai Jack. If somehow, if people watching this are not aware of Samurai Jack, it's a fantastic American animation series by Genndy Tartakovsky, who also did Dexter's Laboratory, one of the animated Star Wars series, and a bunch of other stuff. He's fantastic. I love him. Oh! And talking about Samurai Jack is how I lose the game. Your reign of terror ends today. Oh, that's interesting. Yes. Yes. I can feel a new sensation in my heart. It's failing. From defeat comes change, yes? Now that my reign ends, what binds me shall be gone. You may have changed already. Those aren't words you would have said before. Rest easy now. You can let go. Okay, that was fantastic. I kind of want to try playing that again for different dialogue options, and also, just to see what the we're not even an hour into stream. I'm definitely gonna load in and just see what happens if I am defeated in the first run. That, again, this is Dark Queen of Mortholme. It's $2 on itch.io. Fun thing that itch does is that if you want to pay more for the game, you can. And that money goes to the creators of it. Yeah. This is great. And then you can, like, download your copy of it and you just have it forever. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to load in and let's see what happens if we just get defeated in the first run. And because there are some bosses in Another Crab's Treasure that I did just beat the first time I encountered them, and I felt a little bad. My queen, an intruder has breached the castle. Also, I do love this little royal underling. It's a very good little goblin friend, and I'm in love with it. It's headed for you, your indomitable majesty. The royal guard, all slaughtered. That creature, it's relentless. I will deal with it myself. Forgive us, O Empress everlasting. Your reign of terror ends today. My reign is eternal. A weakling like you cannot dream to overthrow me, and yet that's what I'm here to do. Ha! You are here to be crushed under my heel. Boop. Oh, right. Shoot. I was gonna... Wait. We can still check something. Nope, still can't leave. We're gonna quit out. And just actually do what I said I was going to do. It is the very first time you do it, it's very satisfying to just turn the hero into paste. It is very, very satisfying to just go boop. Okay, let's do this properly now. Oh, this will take forever. But you know what? Yeah. I will let it. Oh, yeah, the hero also moves just a little bit faster than me. What? Oh, there is unique dialogue! What's wrong? I can tell you're not putting your heart to this. Huh. Fascinating little game. You're not even trying, are you? I have no need of your pity. I'm done. He just left! A new game minus! Where you've got... I love that term, good Sir Ediford. New game minus, where you've got no sword, or scepter. Did he just leave? I still can't leave. Am I? Oh. I had to come back. I had to see if you're willing to try again. I'm here because I wish to battle you. Would you return that respect? You respect me? Then kneel. Ha! Now there's the attitude. Try and make me. Fascinating. Yeah, I'm still gonna wait. I'm gonna let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Ah. Come on. Whittle down my health bar. Get frustrated. Come on. This is not an honorable duel. If you're tired of life, I have no purpose here. Goodbye. This is... This is wild! Like, okay, so there's at least two story paths. There's the one where you actually keep fighting and then you can choose different dialogue options during it. And then there's this where you don't even try and we're getting a dialogue chain. You're not what I expected. I guess that eternal reign of yours has tired you out? I'll just have to get this over with, unceremonious as it feels. I will not grace you with my attention. You really should, else you'll die. I am not here to play games with you. Fine, stand there then. Let this be the end of your cold and callous dynasty. Oh! Yeah! And now we are getting chunks of our HP taken out. Buddy did some grinding. Dark Queen of Mortholme Pacifist Run. That's kind of what this is. Oh! We don't even get our... Yeah! Pacifist Run indeed. We didn't even get our secondary form. Ooh. Oh, now we have to try something. Now we have to go through it. But when we are given the option of face death, of like whether we will like give it our all or accept defeat, if we choose accept defeat and then just stand there, I want to see what happens. That... Oh! Yeah, they don't make... No one else is making games like this. This is amazing. Thank you, Moso. This is great. This is fantastic, and I hope you continue to do whatever other things you want to do. This is... My queen is in breach. He's headed for you. The royal guard all slaughtered. That creature, it's relentless. I will deal with it myself. Okay, I don't think I'm going to find cosplayers from this game, but I will lose my mind if I go to a convention and see cosplayers from this. That said, the Dark Queen of Mortholme looks like it would be a heck of a project, unless you wanted to do like a cardboard cutout that you just carry around, which that would actually be really fun. Actually do that for a Hollow Knight cosplay that I do, because the heads are a pain, so I just do a cardboard cutout that I rubber band to my head. Well, elastic band, but still. Alright. Let's crush this. Let us indeed. Boop! It's so... Oh... It's so satisfying to just smack the hero like this. Oh, drywall stilts for the height difference. Yeah, that's very true. Though if I did the like the second form as the cosplay, it could just be something that I hold like up on a like as a post, like a sign poster. That could work. This would also be a hilarious like parent and child cosplay. That would actually be really funny. Your reign of terror ends today. Last time I said flattering, so let's go with my reign is eternal. A weakling like you cannot dream to overthrow me. So you claimed. Let's go. Did I not destroy you mere moments ago? Yeah, I'm not quite satisfied with that. You would return from the dead for another taste of my mace. Go on, then. It will look good in a deeper shade of red. Bonk. Landing in basically the same spot as last time. Yep, be the Queen of Mortholme and dress up your small baby as the hero. Yes, absolutely. Just... there was this one guy at Kineticon for years who dressed up as Dr. Alan Grant and then had one of those, like, Fisher-Price toy Jeeps that he had that he, like, painted to look like a Jurassic Park Jeep and had his, like, toddlers in. And they were one, very well-behaved kids, and two, just an absolute blast. They've been doing that for years. I think the kids at this point are now old enough that they're like doing their own little costumes. Oh, this is great though. Yeah, this is the kind of like weird little games that like in addition to like fun games that I've enjoyed and wanted to show people, this is the kind of weird little things that I wanted to make sure like more people got to see, because this is fantastic. Your reign of terror ends today. I did the cowardly footwork last time. My reign is eternal. How many times must you hear me say it? Thrice you have felt the meaning of absolute rule. How many more will it take? I don't know about absolute. With the right timing, that swing can be avoided. Heh, pure chance. Try dodging one of these. Proceeds to dodge all of my new attacks and then get turned into paste by the same move. Oh, that one was just comedy. That was just for me. That was. And that's how your boss fights normally go, okay, Brandart? That's fair. Oh, what was it? In another Crab's Treasure, there was like, anytime Topoda pulled out the flash step punch that shatters like reality, like that I had no problem dodging, but like one of his like basic attacks that he has from the start was what gave me utter hell. And then there was something that Roland had too that was like a fairly basic thing that took me forever to get the timing right on, and I just had to dodge. Yeah. Alright. Not a pushover. Finally. Yeah, I think last time I was mostly choosing the lower options, because I was actually curious. But now we're just going to lean into, no, I am the Dark Queen of Mortholme. I will not change. I will not be defeated. Mwahaha. But finally, your boasting ceases. Might as well skip it. This could take a while, after all. Oh, I can grind you to pace swiftly enough. One lucky sidestep does not change that. Not just the one, no. Oh! I don't remember when we started, like, being more caring with the body. I wonder if I keep choosing the, like, arrogant options, if I never will. It's indeed impossible to avoid that attack. You just have to look out for the follow-up. I am not here to be tested. I am the ruling queen of this world. You have been, so far. Gutsy words from those who got to decorate my floor. You should respect your betters. I have plenty of respect for you, and your might wouldn't be here otherwise. Yep, you have more health now. I'm gonna have to look up and see if there's, like, a, like, I know the point of a, like, multiple choice story, like, branching conversation paths is that you can do them in any order, but, like, I almost wonder if there's, like, what, like, the creator intended, like, route is. Like, I would be fascinated to learn that. Who knows, maybe I can just email the guy. Oh, yep, this is the part where the hero goes grinding. That was a dishonest trick. Stay down after I have struck you. Dishonest? You refuse to fall from a dozen hits. It is my divine nature as Empress Everlasting. Yours was to be swatted like a fly. Surely your divine highness needn't begrudge my light chainmail. Ha! All I grudge is your insolence. I have won this duel fair and square while you resort to changing the rules. I wasn't aware you were competing to be perfect from the start. That explains your failure. Too eager to expose your flaws and your innards. Alright, yep, now, okay, so yeah. Light chainmail and a short bow. Gotcha. Insolent creature. Oh, this is fantastic. This is what video games can be! What do you think? Short bow, picked it up in the gatehouse. Once again, you change the rules, only to confirm you cannot rival the might I was born with. If only I could be tickled to death, your new toy would serve you well. You jest, but these tiny hits keep building up. Your persistence is remarkable, but it only serves one purpose. To make you look weak. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, to make you look weak. Your struggle is embarrassing to even watch. Why would it be embarrassing? I'm trying my best. Your best drowns you in blood, yet you deny the pain of failure? A fascinating madness. Branching dialogue options. Like, because we only chose, like, the arrogant ones, we're getting, like, 2 versions of how that arrogance, like, continues. This is great. Also, credit to, most, it did take about 40 minutes for me to get through the first run. It's just that there's so much more to it that I now want to keep going. Sorry. Just swatting the hero out of the air is really... that's very fun. go. Another round, another chance at new tactics. Another display of your madness. How can you be so ready to shatter your own skull? That part's not my favorite, I must admit. Not to worry, though. It's back in one piece for now. How lucky for you. You get to avoid all consequences. And yet the story of your shortcomings is written across my floor. Nothing will wipe that away. You don't think it's a good story? A harsh one, about the futility of challenging powers greater than you. Let me show you what I think it's about. Yeah, if I don't see this on any lists of Game of the Year for 2025, people are wrong. Oh, actually, I should... Ow. I should not necessarily do my own, like, you know, Game of the Year thing, because I don't play enough games that are current for that to work. But like I actually would be down for doing a, like, you know, best of games that like I've played, or like actual, like, hey, here's all the games that I've done and here's my like reviews of them. I might do that as like a non-gaming stream at some point. That'd be fun. Good spar. I could dodge your attacks if you posed me any threat. With ease. Sure. What would be the point? I am the Dark Queen of... I think I did choose this one last time. Oh well. Yeah, if you want to like 100% it and see all the dialogue, pick it up for yourself. I will definitely be going through this again off stream and actually like going through and recording, like, wait, choose all these this time, choose all these this time. I want to see how many branching paths there actually are. Impervious and undefeated. For now. Also patently not impervious. Mouth off all you like, I know the truth of you. A fool who died to my first strike, no matter how many times you return. The truth of me is that I'll be better every time. Better than the most powerful being in the world. You have the wildest imagination. It helps keep me going. Got him. Alright, come on. Oh, right. Has to get the blessed sword. How quiet. Sorry about the wait. I knew you would show up. Always. Entire armies have done less to disturb the silence of my domain. You didn't miss me then? Of course not. All I miss is my throne. Yeah, because we haven't been able to get back on the throne this whole time either. Of course, you must get back to your busy life of solemn sitting. I shall try my best to finish aggravating you in a timely manner. Yep, here you go. We do still kneel. Okay. Interesting. This thing's pretty sweet, don't you think? A blessed sword, I take it. You cannot prove your point with that. Even if it was theoretically capable of vanquishing me. Are you really improving yourself, or is this a mere lucky break? I mean, I've had boss fights that I won by sheer luck. So, fair question. Not that lucky. This sword is hidden behind a waterfall guarded by a Colossus Revenant. Thanks to the practice I've had with you that I managed to claim it. How very kind of you to credit me while off on your whimsical little adventure. Also, side note, I love when, like, text boxes have, like, the letters, like, shaking in, like, a little bit for them, for emphasis. It's something that you can't do in pretty much any other medium, and conveys a very particular kind of, like, vibe that you want to have on the word. It's great. Why don't you see the same? Go out there, go see what's out there, what you might gain. Ludicrous suggestion. How could I? What could I possibly gain? This is who I was made to be. These were the powers I was given. Huh. You're stuck as you are forever. I rule forever as the deathless tyrant. A thing that cannot change. As a thing that cannot change. If you were to fall, what would be the end of it? You couldn't return, not as an undying queen. I would refuse to fall. My might ensures my victory. It has since the very beginning. If might is all we're measuring, it is all that matters in this world. My world. That's what you must prove. Come on, creature. Oh, that was easy. We didn't... Hey, we did kneel down for that one. And again, this game was rigged from the start. You only need to win once, while I must beat you every time. Funny you say that. Early on, I too thought it rigged, but in your favor. Eternal reign and all. Yet you kept playing. Your victory was inevitable, but so is mine. Yeah, I like can't move until the other circle like actually activates. This is so cool. This is the coolest game I've played in ages. Still not quite there. People do not change as much as you think. All have limits beyond which they cannot grow, even you. Does that thought make you feel safer? It should scare you. If I am right, you are trapping yourself to die at my hands forever. You're trying to talk me into quitting, aren't you? Perhaps it would be a mercy. To be relieved of the burden of trying? Thanks, but no. Come on. Come on. Let me crush you. A moment. I need to catch my breath. The thought of quitting has occurred to me. I keep thinking I've got you figured out. I'd hoped this new sword might do the trick. Yet you stand strong, loop after loop. It's an uphill battle the whole time. Yeah, this is entirely new. Then why return? Why do you think? To finish what you started. Like me, you have a duty to uphold. True, I wish to see it to the end, doubly so now that I know what stands in my way. You truly are as unforgiving as they say. I am what I was made to be, nothing less. You don't wish to be more? It is wisdom to accept oneself as one is. This world places limits on us all. If there are limits, they are far beyond these walls. My fortress will stand tall as long as I am here to defend it. That is what I must fight for to endure. Just as you too must fight for your truth. I will. I don't fear it breaking. Just touched him on the edge of that hitbox. No, that's enough. Enough. I will not let you undo what I am. You wish to see my true face, immutable, untouchable. Die. Okay, yeah, we still like lean down to touch the body, but we do not embrace them. Would have been better for you to stay away, to not see any of this. Yours is a heart that believes in change. You think if you try hard enough you can challenge natural order itself? Wrong, the only reward for pushing your limits is further failure. What you saw in pushing mine was the cruel face of my truth, unchanging, unjust, unkillable. Your valiant fight brings you only meaningless suffering. Against the might of the status quo, your efforts do not matter. This is the full extent of my power. This is where your quest ends. Soon, I think. The end will come soon. You've shown me true extent of your power. Thank you. I'm honored to be deemed a worthy opponent. You. Was that your goal, to see me at my worst? You unrelenting masochist. I'll take that too as a compliment. Yeah, my health bar is getting chunked. And here we go. There is no hope for you. There's always hope, as long as I keep trying. That's what I've learned out there in the world. In here with you. Stop talking down to me. Die. You're the one with no hope. You think you don't need it? Think again. No, I am. I am undying. Well, that warrants another oof. What a fearsome form you had up your sleeve. How come you kept it hidden until now? Ah. Oh, the blue ones are ones that you will only have like as your own internal monologue. It is made of emotion unbecoming of my dignity. You should not be proud of bringing it out. You're ashamed of it? Perhaps you are lucky enough to find golden swords and droll comebacks wherever you push to. But you are naive to expect beauty in all that lies at the limits. At mine is a dead end. Nothing but failure awaits you here. Failure? You're right. I'll fail, just like I did when we first met. But do you remember what happens next? Come, feed me with failure. Show me your moves. One by one, I'll figure them out. Excuse me. Give me the other form. Let's go. Show me your moves! Indeed, good Sir Ediford, thank you. Also, I think it was Oleander earlier, but yeah, the number 2 attack is definitely the Desolate Dive spell from Hollow Knight. But also, the number 3 one is the weird, like, cape spear trick that Nightmare King and Troopmaster Grimm both do. Also from Hollow Knight. The giant slashes is... there's so many bosses that just slash the screen like that. Right, move out from under her, prepare to jump, that should do it. Does it even matter what I say? Does it even matter what I say? Every conversation leads us back to our duel. Your words have made it clear you mean to stand against me. Are you willing to step down? Then convince me of your change of heart. Ooh. With different dialogue choices, I maybe could just stop here. But that's not how I've been role-playing this run of the Queen. Oh, I really want the flowchart of all the possible dialogue options when they happen now. Like, this is... I would pay money for that book. I would absolutely pay for that. These words are all my heart has to offer. There is nothing else. You are the only one given the opportunity to change. Absolutely the coolest thing I've... yeah, this is the coolest thing I've played all year. Probably will continue today. Still got him. Oh, this is great. May I ask you something? You have earned one question. An honest answer, perhaps. What is it you fear? You insolent! Our time grows short. What do you fear? Okay, we still have the same 2 options. Losing who I am. The queen dethroned is a queen no longer, but a queen is all I have ever been. Is there nothing else for you to hold on to? What else could I possibly hold but this scepter? I'm sorry, for what it's worth. Now you must grant me a question in return. What are you? What makes you so special that you live beyond death? Huh? I don't know. Never occurred to me. To doubt that I could try. I should try. Understood. Oh, come on. You couldn't even get past stage 1 this time, my buddy. We do still embrace them eventually. Oops, that's my bad. What happened? You should know that part by... Yeah, okay, yeah, you should know that part by now. I got distracted. It's fine. I'll focus harder this time. What is the point of climbing up when another mistake could bring you down at any moment? I may not want to forever crawl at your feet, but I've no need to linger on your throne either. You haven't made it seem all that appealing. I do like that, the one time where the hero like messes up a bit is after you've asked the hero to answer a question, so they're justifiably distracted. There is no more point in playing pretend. I am going to die, yes. We all do, sooner or later. No shame in that. You must be pleased. I'm curious. It's now you who stands in the face of the inevitable. What will you do? Yeah, let's see what accept defeat does. I will accept my defeat. You shall not see me go down in a pathetic struggle, but with... Okay, yep. So it is still... We still do so with our head held high and whatnot, but we will accept it. You truly never change. Would you show me how to do it? How to rise from the ashes? You've seen me. I don't know what else to tell you. Come at me then. Burn for me. One more time. One more time. Oh, just outside of that, didn't you? Terror ends today. No. I could not hold on. Rest easy now. There is but one place where you may forever remain the unconquered queen. In memory. Yeah. Uh. Okay. Dark Queen of Mortholme. Fantastic game. Um. Of the three endings we've seen, I think I prefer the first. The first one was my favorite, where it's I might I might see if there's like slightly different ways to get to that final dialogue where you like want to change but can't. But that was this is great. Um yeah, it's now 8:30. I definitely need something as a cooldown from that. So and I don't think we quite have enough time to do like another like attempt through to see if there's like any other hidden dialogue. I will probably do that on my own time, but yeah, I think I will. Let me just go back over here. We will mute that. Put up our "Please stand by" logo, and I will pull up. I will pull up our old favorite, yours and mine, of Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, because I need something to cool down after that. That was really fun. That was great. Again, that was The Dark Queen of Mortholme. You can find it on itch.io for $2. And just yeah, if you got $2 to spare, go play it for yourself. It is fantastic and support a really cool independent artist. But for now, going to load up with ducks. For those who weren't here last time, we, as you can see, got all of the ducks that it is currently possible for me to get, and then some. So we're gonna see what sort of chaos can happen in this pool of ducks. Oh. Oh, that game was so cool! That was fantastic! I truly have not played one like that before. Oh. Oh, right, I started naming them because we weren't sure if we were getting duplicates or not last time. Oh, and I might need to... If I need to rebalance the audio, let me know. Because I should be okay at this point. And still the ducks fall. Oh, there goes Propeller Duck. Yeah, last time little Propeller Hat Duck went off into the sea, and eventually we went past the boundaries of the map and got booted back here. Excuse me. Oh, that was so cool. That was... Oh, yep, and there goes the duck's paint. So that will reveal it. That one gets revealed as, yep, the actual, like, squeaky toy mallard duck. Also, the art style from Queen of Mortholme makes me want to pick up, or just start playing Stardew Valley again, because I got that recently as a, like, just for me game on my Switch, and it's been very, very soothing during just a fairly stressful time. But yeah, Stardew Valley is great. Absolutely a cozy little game. Also, maybe a cryptid game. There are weird noises in the woods at night, but I know next to nothing about like any long-term story in Stardew Valley. So, if you don't know it, it's just a great, fun, cozy little farming simulator made by one guy. Yeah, it's just a really fun, chill time. If I ever get that capture card set up in place and working, I might show off my farm at some point as a stream if I'm like between games or something. Submarine duck is doing its thing. Oh, we are now pushing lava duck. Lava duck is in play. Lava duck has not yet committed arson this time. I like that lava duck is the one that can actually commit arson, but the dragon duck that literally breathes fire cannot actually set anything ablaze. Oh. They did. We're off to sea! We're off to sea again! We're off to sea. Going in a different angle this time. Because like last time we did this, we were going over like that rough direction. Like we basically went in between the little island and that little spit of rock out there. But this time we are going much farther away, and and my brain just immediately forgot everything. But that is also a sign that I need more water. Oh, yep, we're back here. Yeah, that was fantastic. That was exactly the kind of strange, unique, wonderful game that I was really hoping for, and honestly kind of needed today. That was great. Yeah, I am definitely going to be pulling up Dark Queen of Mortholme again. If nothing else, just to do screen captures so I can have reference art. I would say to try and do it again in my own style, but my own art style is actually pretty similar to like 16-bit gaming graphics. Just because it is. I enjoy drawing things that are like basically a little like game logo style stuff, because I do. I like Cactus Duck. Cactus Duck is a friend. Come on, Firefighter Duck. Please do your job.
You are going into the future.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, put out the fire. Put out the fire. No, you... A little slow on the draw there, buddy. Just a little. Just a little slow on the draw. 3 stone ducks. 3 cactus ducks. Another duck on the way. Yep. Yeah, we are at just truly so many ducks at this point. I think we're at collection. It just shows us the total collection. Yeah, we were at 49 of 46. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's at least 3 of the cactus, at least 3 of the stone duck, and I don't remember if I think that's all of them? Wait. It's 49. Then it would be... Oh! Did I miss a spawn-in? When we... Yeah. That would already be 50 there. So... Oh, maybe I missed it because there are enough ducks spawning in at the very beginning that, like, by the time they all spawn in, the bar could have filled up, and I just missed it. But hey, now we'll get another one. Personally, I'm hoping for another firefighter duck, so that with how often flannel and wood over here keep getting ignited, maybe we could have a chance of actually keeping that blaze under control. That would be nice. Come on. Come on, maybe you can... Nah, it's not going to stay lined up. They'll eventually get themselves put out, but... Oh... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to another Crab's Treasure next week. That was honestly from... I think it might have been my favorite game that I streamed last year. Like, yeah, that would actually be an interesting one to do as a, like, you know, which of the games in... Wouldn't make sense to do a calendar year, because I started in, like, April. But I could do, like, you know, hey, here's from the first year of streaming, here's the ones that I liked, here's my favorites, etc. Technically, if I wanted to do it on the anniversary, I would do it Friday of next week, but, that's not... Friday has never been a day when I've done streams. I sometimes did the occasional, like, Thursday bonus streams, but I haven't done those in a while, just because I've been busy. But, yeah, maybe I could do that as a bonus thing next week on Thursday, because, but yeah. Oh. New duck, new duck, new duck, new duck. Oh. Aha! It is our leopard print duck. Excellent. The only duck that I kind of don't want to have extras of is like the black and white. Oh. That's a biplane. Or at least a propeller plane. I don't remember if I've seen that before. Huh. Yeah, no, it's not a biplane because it doesn't have the two sets of wings. That's just a propeller plane. But where was I? Yeah, actually, because it's right over there. The black and white, like, visual illusion pattern duck. I would rather not have multiples of that, because if we zoom in too close on it, it hurts my head. Because it does, because that's kind of what those optical illusion ones are supposed to do. So, effective. Weirdly, the, like, where is it? There's another duck that has, like, basically the same rough pattern, but it's in multiple colors, and was actually the final duck that we got. There you are. Yeah, it's not quite that. It's actually, it's much more psychedelic and not as regular shapes as the optical illusion one, because the optical illusion one is done in a particular pattern to actually make your eyes do what it does when you see it. But this one is just crazy wild colors, which I could probably get through, like, marbling, actually. But I do not have a setup for any kind of marbling, and I also don't have enough... I don't have any, like, little rubber ducks that I would want to, like, recoat for them. But perhaps another day at some point. But, so, bit of an intensive setup to do for your own at-home marbling. For those who don't know, marbling is, you might have seen some of it because they've done like any of those videos where they like make custom dip patterns for like a PS5 case or like particular custom shoes or anything like that. That's what marbling is fundamentally. You have a tray of a thicker than water liquid. Usually it is water that has had powdered carrageenan added to it, which is an extract from dried seaweed. It's just a thickening agent. It's in all kinds of things, notably including most ice creams. Just makes the liquid thicker, makes it coagulate more. So you have your tray of that, and then you have your various liquid dyes that you then drip or splatter onto the surface, and because it is a thicker liquid, those colors stay on top, and then you have a traditionally it's like paper or even fabric that you've treated with a I think it's called alum. It's another not dyeing agent. It's basically it locks in dyes and colors into whatever you're trying to color. So it's the binding agent, and then you carefully lay down or submerge through whatever it is you're trying to imprint those colors onto. The alum binds it to the surface of the thing. You pull it out, and you have a really cool design. And you can do things like once you've dripped colors onto them, you can, like, depending on how the dyes are reacting with each other and with the carrageenan and with the humidity in the air and all of those things, you can get really cool like bullseye patterns. Like, actually, I'll go back to that duck. Actually, where is the final duck? Where's the final duck? There's the final duck. Yeah, so like where we have these really tight patterns, that's where you dripped like multiple dyes that really expanded a lot, so they would actually like make much thinner rings, but other parts of it you left it kind of looser. This is also you can see you can see the seam in the design right there. Yeah, so you wouldn't have that from an actual marbling design, but this is a computer generated wraparound thing that fits on the duck. But yeah, you could get, if you were dripping in different places, you would eventually get them where they have that sort of pinching effect there. You could also draw little patterns in the dyes, very similar to how people make latte art, actually. Yeah, my mom, who's been a full-time artist for basically her entire adult life, used to do marbling workshops, just all kinds of events, and for a while, actually, as like a summer camp program, which was really fun, actually. But yeah, you draw all kinds of patterns in them. You could like drag combs through it to give it this like feather-looking effect, or like striped patterns. All kinds of cool stuff. Yeah. But yeah, and it's something that's been around at least since the 1500s. I don't remember if that it originated in Turkey, or if that's just where it like was the main style of it just became the most common, and we have records for. That's always fun when you come to historical things. It's like, is this the actual first case of it, or is this the first recorded case that we still have existing records of? that's an important distinction that we don't always get to know if it's one that is the case. But say 11. But yeah. Yeah, welcome to CozyCryptidGaming. Talks about interesting art mediums for a little while. While ducks bounce around. But yeah, this has been... that's a good point. There's, recorded history, first time something actually happened, but, we didn't write it down, or the records didn't survive. And then there's, whenever, like, colonizers or whatever empire happened to be in power at the time, like, found out about it. Because empires have a fun way of getting rid of... Oh, what just fell? Hang on. Complete derailment as we... Oh! It's our, like, our fancy kitchen countertop duck. Like, I've seen kitchen countertop, like, patterns that look like this. Not as, like, actual stone. It would be a, it's usually, like, some kind of laminate that you just put over whatever is there, which these days is usually particle board. I guess particle board is, cheap and incredibly heavy. But yeah, yeah, if you're not sure if you've seen marbled papers anywhere, the insides of, like, old books, or, like if your local library has any, like, older dictionaries or encyclopedias, or, like, first editions of things, if there's cool patterns on the insides of the cover, it's probably marbled paper. But yeah, check it out. It's some cool stuff. And, like, fun to do, but, like, almost impossible to, like, replicate patterns with. Just because, depending on the day, the time, the temperature, the humidity, etc., like, you could do exactly the same thing and still get a different pattern resulting out of it, just because the dyes don't always cooperate exactly the way you want them to. You can get things that will be, like, close, or get things that will be like, oh, this is all clearly, like, the same theme, the same general idea, but actually replicating the thing over and over again, functionally impossible. Might be genuinely impossible, but I'm not gonna rule out coincidence happening twice. But, like, to be a truly replicable thing, it's just not something you can do with marbling. Which, has its own, like, really cool bits to it as well. Like, you will get a unique result every time. There's a lot of, even if you, like, oh, you're, like, trying to go for a particular, like, pattern or something, you kind of have to play around with how the dyes are working on that particular day, and what things, like, spread really well, what things don't, what things maybe spread well when you put them down first, but don't spread as well late if you put them down over certain other colors. There's a lot of variables. It's a very fun time. I haven't done it in years, but a lot of fun memories. And this is why we should fund more art classes. The migration! The migratory ducks at sea! Hello, my friends. I wish you could stop here, but I realize that you are truly a wild flock of ducks, whereas this is a captive population that cannot be released back into the wild due to their very strange genetics, some of which would probably not aid them in the wild, and others that might make them a threat to the local ecosystems. Looking at you, lava duck. Also, probably the, like, not so much a threat to the local ecosystem, but just probably wouldn't do well outside of that is like our glow-in-the-dark duck here. Can't imagine that would be a great adaptation to have. For similar reasons, our no texture duck, just pre-texture rendering. I mean, that migratory. Oh. Thank you, aliens. Thank you for dropping off one of your own kind. I'm not sure who you took in its place, but glad to have them back in the party. With their truly strange quack. Oh, the Kiss Duck. Yeah, I think you're right, K. Brandart. Because I'm pretty sure I only have one of those so far. And... oh, nope, there's a Kiss Duck. Unless we already had an extra. That's Panda, that's Skeleton, that's Optical Illusion. Backs out farther so I can't see the Optical Illusion. Dapper Duck, sunglasses. Old black and white cartoon. Not sure which one it was. Oh well. Eventually it will return. Hello, Firefighter Duck. I also would kind of love to see, like, more of the... honestly, look, more of the Firefighter Ducks, not just so we can keep the unfortunate results of the lava duck encountering things to a minimum, but also because the water jet actually does, like, propel itself off of, like, stationary objects. That's also why I would want more of the submarine ducks, just as, like, extra things that will move around and disturb the, like, balance and physics of things. Get ducks to bounce off of each other. Just have more things. Oh, and here we have some of the gamer ducks coming in. We have, oh yeah, the actual gamer duck itself. Nice. Ah. Oh yeah, this is a nice. And now I need to actually make the playlist of, like, here's all the streams that ended with us just hanging out at the duck pool, because at this point I have enough episodes that have done that for that to be its own playlist. I should add, like, skip to this timestamp to get to the ducks for all of them on it, but that might be part of what I do tomorrow, because I'll need to upload things anyway. Oh, speaking of, it's just about 9 o'clock, but we're close to having another duck, so we'll stick around for a little bit just to get this newest duck in, and then we'll call it a night there. As always, this has been CozyCryptidGaming. I've been your host, Cozy. This has been a fantastic time with Dark Queen of Mortholme and Plastic Duck Simulator. I'll be back again next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for another Crab's Treasure with the Year of the Crab update. That one might end up going a little long because I'm probably not going to want to stop playing that one, so we may have a slightly longer stream. We'll see. But I will definitely... oh, here we go. And... the countertop duck again. Alright. Well, we have another. But yeah, I will definitely do some getting back into practice for crab souls, and then we will try that out next week. But until then, it's been lovely having all of you here, and I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Until next time, stay cozy, everybody. Have a great night.